How are we doing, guys? You all right? It's Steve here at Don Amott Leisure, and today I'm going to take you round this pre-owned and pre-loved 2022 Expedition 66. It's on the 2.2 140 brake horsepower manual Fiat Ducato gearbox and chassis. It's done just over 12,000 miles. It's in the now unavailable Expedition grey colour scheme, so you can't get this in the brand new vans anymore. 5.99 metres long, and it will sleep and travel 2 people. So diamond cut alloy wheels, as you can see down there. In terms of things that have been added, mud guards are an option that have been added by the previous customers, and it has got the Fiammo awning, which doesn't come standard on the van. There is also cab blinds at the front and a stereo, which I will show you in a minute when we have a look in. So before we do that, let's just have a look at the back so you can just see how big these bench seats are. So they are approximately 6 foot in length, 6'1" across. So as a bed, it becomes a nice big bed. If you have the benefit of being little like me, you theoretically could get away with it as 2 single beds if you didn't want to make the beds up. LPG gas tanks sit in there, and then you've got a little bit of storage underneath there, so the awning winder is in there as well, and you can also access that by lifting like that, and you can see there's a leisure battery just there. But we'll come back to that when we go round the inside of the van. So down the driver's side, nothing really to shout about. You've got your electrical hookup, your fresh and waste drain offs there, and your toilet cassettes are all pretty much standard stuff. And then, as I said, previous customer has put the cab blinds in, so you get them on both side windows, and then a big long one that slides up on your main window. And let's head on in the inside of this van. So if we open this up, it is designed, or on this one will stop you there. Main reason, I think, is because these windows, some have the ability to open, and obviously the door can keep going and end up causing you a bit of grief. So there is a stopper that's been placed in by the previous customer. And let's just climb on in and have a look inside the front. So from the front, as I said, you do have your stereo, and then you do have all your normal things like speed limit and cruise control, USB, drinks holders, etc. And the seats do both spin round. Table sits here, and then there will be a leg to that table just there. Good size wardrobe space with a hanger, so you get a load of room, and then you've got your fridge underneath just there with a little bit of a freezer box at the top. Into your bathroom, and if Jack just pokes his head in there, it is a wet room. That sink does clip out of the way. If I just move that, so you can clip that out of the way, so you've got quite a bit of space to have a shower should you need it, etc, etc. There is a vent in there as well, skylight above my head, 2 gas, and then you've got hot and cold running water from there as well, with just a bit more room and bits and bobs. So cutlery drawer, bit of space in there, and the same underneath and the same on top just here, and then a combination oven and grill that sits just there. By way of storage above your head, you've got all these lockers, and I've even left you a kitchen roll holder. Look, what more do you need? So you've got all these lockers this side, and the same again this side. So a good amount of space and storage. And as I said, when we were outside, if you have a look, you can lift that up and look at all that room there. So your bedding potentially in that one, and then other little bits and bobs in that one, or the other way around, whichever way you want to play it. But loads of room and loads of space. But as a living area at the back in a 6-metre van, it's massive. So I just think that if you're after something that will only travel and sleep 2 people, these are just great, because they're quite versatile in terms of big bed, little bed, etc, etc. So that's pretty much covered everything. Let's get all these shut. There is a skylight above my head as well. If you're looking for potentially your first van into the whole camping and motorhoming scene, and you don't want to spend through the nose, these are a really affordable vehicle, and a really good van to sort of start off with, really. If you're interested, pick up the phone, ask for me, Steve, because I'd love to show you around it in person, and hopefully we can get you sorted out. So thanks a lot, take care, ta-ra.